Go!
Welcome to our second Sandstorm here on this very aggressively windy planet, I guess you would say. 7 seconds left here in the Sandstorm. 15-9 is your current live score. Blue Alliance is in the lead. Breakdown of how the Sandstorm score works. Any cargo placed into the cargo ships counts for exactly the same amount as it would in any other time, which is to say 3 points. Hatches placed onto the sides of the cargo ship or the rocket are worth 2 points apiece, just as they are for the entire rest of the match. The bonuses come in for leaving the habitat, crossing that tape line on the outside of those platforms, worth 3 or 6 points depending on how much acrobatics you do to get off of them. 29-14 is your current score with just under 2 minutes left to play. We're starting to put hatches on the Blue Alliance rockets, on the right side of the field here. Over on the left side, we're worried about just collecting some of our cargo. 21-47 over here on red is struggling to grab a hold of one of those. That's the Chuck Machine out of Spokane. They've given up on picking up cargo and instead picked up a hatch. There's not a whole lot of places left on the cargo ship to put it, so they're going to instead put it on this back rocket to try and secure any future cargo that might make its way in there. Something you'll notice here in Destination Deep Space is that there's not a whole ton of defense. That's because there's a rule in this game where there can only be one defender on the other side of the field at a time. And also because it's like 11 in the morning and you just need coffee to play defense. 36-18 is your current score. Blue Alliance is up. A little under a minute left to play here in this one. We already have a team getting ready to just call it done for this match and head off to the habitat. 40-89 over there on the Red Alliance. Stealth out of Duval, making their way up for a third level climb. That could accrue them 12 points at the end of the match, towards the 15 required for the extra ranking point. That does mean that all they would need is just somebody else to join them in the habitat at the end of the match to pick up our first bonus rank point of the day. 24 seconds left. Blue is up by about double, and they're about to increase that lead even further here. 1, 2, and 3 robots back in the habitat. We're still working on that last one there. Chilling out outside the habitat just a little bit. They're up on the level 1 there. That's 9 points of Hab score so far for Blue. What can we get for red? There's 15 if we can stay on the platform through the end of the match. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Red Alliance. Red Alliance machine still had wheels on the ground in level 1, so it wasn't a level 3 Hab climb. But our referees have a whole lot of stuff to tally up on that side of the field. While we wait on our referees to tally this one up, you've been looking at the live scoreboards up here on the big screens. Let's lay out what these look like. We have a slide for this. All right, so here's what you're seeing in the middle of the match. You've got rockets and cargo ships with pretty rocket and cargo ship emojis on them. And they've got, well, the PowerPoint flipped too soon. Anyway, there's scored cargo shown in the boxes along the sides of the rockets and of the cargo ship. Those are in orange. In yellow, you've got the scored hatch panels, the things that actually hold the cargo into the ship. And of course, they're colored by Alliance. Then on next screen. There we go. When you see the score, as we go back and forth, that's all right. So we have dots that show up for extra rank points. Again, that's for 15 points of Hab score or for filling up a full rocket. And if we have to do extended ref reviews, there is a nice yellow badge you'll see that says match is under review. Speaking of, our match is done being reviewed. Let's go ahead and show those scores. Qualification match number 2 results are in. And it'll be a Blue Alliance victory on our trip back to Earth, 50-30, and the Blue Alliance will pick up just 2 rank points for winning the match.